Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Ocarina of Time Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we have went and completed off with the young Link side of the Spirit Temple, and now we are back playing as adult Link once again, and we're going to be taking a little bit of a side detour, just so that we don't really have to go and do the adult Link side of the Spirit Temple just yet, because we got some upgrades for adult Link here that we do need to go and head on into with. So first things first is that we're here over at where the Lake Hyla is. And I totally forgot that here for this particular segment is that originally I thought this is where you could get yourself with a heart piece, but no, this is actually where you can get yourself with the fire arrows. So if you ever do want to go and pick up the fire arrows, this is a place on where you can go and do it. You just need to go and have at least some sort of arrow with you within your bow and arrows to go and fire over at where the sun is going to be. And once you go and do that, the fire arrows will be there for you to unlock it within your time there. And yeah, we could have went and actually did this, I want to say, during the time that we actually unlocked that said item within the bow and arrows. We could have immediately went and did this and got a very nice good early ability within there. But for right now, we're going to go and head off into another place, which we are going to be now running on into, just before going on into the Gerudo Desert here. We got ourselves a little bit of a hidden area where I believe we have went and seen this before, but I do believe we have not actually went and got ourselves with this said gold skull yet. But there is also another certain thing where there's also a cow that's also going to be chilling around within this area, well, from here as well too. Now, if you guys don't know about the little secret cow exploit that you can actually do here within this time, is that you can actually go and use the Epona song, and from there you can go and get yourself with some extra more moo milk without actually having to go and speak to Talon as young Link to try to pick up with more of that said moo milk. You can just go and speak to these cows here, and they will go and do that for you. Now, if you guys do see, I do actually have another one of those giant poes. I have been on the lookout for, well, trying to get myself with all the big poes just so that we can get the heart piece at the very end of all it. Pretty soon, we will be able to hopefully at least grab with all the other remaining heart pieces relatively soon. We'll have to do that once we're done with the Spirit Temple, because that means once we go into the Spirit Temple, pick up with that other heart container, there is only like, what, maybe 6, 7, maybe 8, a little bit of the different other heart pieces still remaining, I'm pretty certain. I know that currently right now, we just have, I think, 2 at this point in time in the inventory. So we'll probably at least have maybe around like 6 or 7 more other type of other heart pieces left to go and do. But let's go and start reaching off into our way now of where the Gerudo Desert is going to be, or I should say the Gerudo Fortress around here in the Gerudo Desert. So let's go and do that here. So while we actually do have the Gerudo Training Ground membership, we can now go and access into this way. And not only that, but we do have our time to go and pay out with the 10 rupees here. And we can get ourselves started with this little mini dungeon. Now, mind you, I want to say is that if you ever do go and save or whatnot, I don't know if once you get resetted back to the Temple of Time, if you actually still do actually keep the same type of keys with you within this dungeon. Well, we'll have to go and see that later once I go and do that off recording, because I will have to go and return back to this dungeon, because around within this time though, I do get myself a little bit stuck because there's a certain area which I don't really like here in the Gerudo, within the Gerudo Training Ground, not the Gerudo Desert, but the actual Gerudo Training Ground that we will be seeing at the very end of our time out here. But before I go and start ending off with the episode fairly soon within this video, I do want to go and let you guys know that not only are we going to be doing our time out here with just only with everything here of Ocarina of Time, but we are going to be jumping into some more of the Ni no Kuni as well. And from there, with the Ni no Kuni, we are going to have to go and head off into the Ding Dong Dell of the Undead. Because, yes, if you guys don't know what's going on with the Ding Dong Dell, is that currently the kingdoms that are going to be happening, there's 3 kingdoms, of course, since we've already been to all 3 of them, such as Hamlin and Almamoon, and also with Ding Dong Dell, of course. We have to go and battle out with some of these zombies that are going to be chilling around within the area, but they do have some really nice good items, so we'll have to make sure to pick up with all the different items that these guys are going to have. And from there, if we can go and knock it with all the different zombies, and we get all of those all taken care of, we should be able to go and head on into the castle and try to battle out with the undead King Tom, which I believe he does have 2 different phases, so that could be a little bit scary. So again, just like how Shadar is, really no type of saving at all whatsoever, so just try to save on as many amount of medicine that you do actually have within your items, and you should be okay. Now if you guys remember this puzzle right here, if you guys have ever seen my Ocarina of Time 3DS randomizer, you will know that this area right here is the most frustrating of the bunch. This I actually do recommend on actually having the hover boots with you at all times. I think before, when I went and did the randomizer for the Ocarina of Time 3DS though, I did not really have the hover boots, so I kind of had to do it in a way of how to kind of cheese a little bit of this area. And yeah, that was not fun at all whatsoever, trying to do most of the cheesing. I believe there was a way that you can actually go and grab that 1 silver rupee, or that 1 silver rupee that's just right over there. I believe you can actually go and jump over to where those stairs are without actually having the hover boots with you, and you can go and kind of repeat around doing a different method though. But for right now, it looks like we're almost done with this area, and we could go and head right over to the last one. And there we go. So that got that door open. Down below, I want to say that that door down below there is going to lead us into an underwater level that we'll have to go and do. Because basically here in the Gerudo Training Grounds is like all the different items that you have went and picked up so far. You kind of have to use, I want to say, all the different methods that you have out here for Link. So now we have to go and do another little gauntlet battle. Not really all that too difficult. We do have the Megaton hammer out here. This is where you do actually need the hammer to collect that with the next key that's going to be showing up. Now, the reason why they were collecting all these keys, if you guys have never actually went and played through here of Ocarina of Time, is that all these keys, I believe there's like a total of like maybe 8 or 9 different keys. I could be wrong. There could be maybe a little bit more than that. But there's going to be a whole bunch of doors that are going to be opened up to us, and basically we have to go and be on the lookout throughout all these different little dungeon areas that we go and kind of run on into with here in the Gerudo Training Grounds. Those specialized keys will actually give us the will hopefully give us the opportunity to pick up with the ice arrows later on throughout here in this dungeon. Now, I'm not too entirely certain if we do need gold gauntlets within this way, so that we can at least go and manage out on grabbing all the keys, but I'm pretty sure I don't think we need to. I think the only one thing that you kind of want to make sure that you at least pick up here before you go and reach off into the Gerudo Training Grounds is going to be with those silver gauntlets, because there is going to be one of those big gigantic blocks, just like how back over at the Spirit Temple that we have to go and do, and make sure to go and pick it up. But there we go, there's another small key for us to go and do, and here is the most annoying part that you're going to have to go and face off with to actually continue onwards within the area, and that is having to go and go through this guy here. Now, I've always had such a hard time with this guy, and I'm not really the greatest when it comes to arrow shooting, so you guys will be seeing me how hard that this is going to be. I know that I really am bad at, like, within the mini games of, like, the bow and arrow stuff. It's just all about having to line that up perfectly, but I'm pretty certain that I think right now we're going to have to go and end off with the episode. Unfortunately, this is a spot where you will get yourself soft locked here, so you will have to go and reset the game back to where you do need to go and head back into the Temple of Time for, because there's no other way for us to go and actually head on out of here. I don't think so. There's not like another door or anything, but for right now, we'll just end it off here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys do go and check out on within some more Ni no Kuni, and also, of course, with another time of Ocarina of Time. And, of course, see you guys then, and peace.